Hey y'all, Dr. Yang here again, and this time we are going to try our hand at some analysis. And so we're going to start by looking at chi-squares because those are the first ones that happen to show up on our homework assignment. So there are several different ways that you can do a chi-square. And I'm going to show you a way that I think is going to be more helpful to you than the one in the PDF attached in your Canvas. So if you read that one, you can do it, but I don't really like that output. I think it's a little bit harder for us to negotiate. So we're going to use this one instead. So what we're going to do is we can click on Analyze, Descriptive Statistics, and then we come over here to Crosstabs. It's going to give us a pop-up window. And so for your homework question, questions 4 and 5, you're going to be doing some comparisons between age and current employment status. It doesn't matter which one you put in which way. So we can move these back over here and put current employment. We highlight it, we move it over. Age, we highlight it and move it over. Doesn't matter as long as they're both in there. Then we're going to come up here and click on the statistics button. It's going to open up another pop-up for you. And so for this pop-up, these are different kinds of tests that we could run. I don't want you to worry about any of them. Just click and make sure that this chi-square button is checked, because that's the kind of statistical test that we are going to run. So you click OK, you double check this again to make sure everything is where you need it to be, and then you click OK again. So now you're going to get your output. So we've got some basic statistics here, which is when we compare current employment to age, we have 89 cases, and then we get this big chart, this crosstabs. And so what we see here is like, for people between 20 and 24, 13 people reported that they were employed full-time. In a perfect world, we would have expected about 10, so we were a little above average there. For people 20 to 24, we counted 11 people employed part-time. 6 people were unemployed by COVID, okay? So these are the raw numbers. We always want to look at count, not expected. And so if I asked you to do something like, what percentage of students between the ages of 25 and 29 are currently unemployed because of COVID-19? So we see here that there's 1. Well, that's a count and not a percentage. So we would take 1 out of 89, and that would be our percentage. And then we would look to see if that's higher or lower than folks 40 and older. So when we come for 40 and older, we're looking at those who are unemployed by COVID, and we see that there's 1, 2. So then we would say that there's 2 out of 89. And then you're just going to compare whichever one is larger for question on your homework. Okay, now for question 4, I'm asking you to report out on the chi-square analysis that we just ran, which is right here. So we will record this for our chi-square value. On your handout, the chi-square is denoted by that weird looking X with the superscript 2. So you leave the X and the 2, and then you put this number. Where it has DF, you put this number. And then this N is the sample size, which is this number, 89. It's what we've been working with this whole time. And then when we're looking for significance, we report this out, okay? So hopefully that was helpful in walking you through what you need to answer question 4 and question 5 on your homework. Take care, everybody. Let me know if you need anything.